anger and it consumes us. We're so worried. We get worried about it. And I was talking to a neighbor once that somebody had wronged her 10 years before, and she was holding this grudge, and she couldn't believe they did that. So let's go talk to him. She reluctantly came, and we went to the neighbor, and she says, you know what? This has been on my mind for a long time. 10 years ago, this, and this happened, and guess what he said? It did? Wow. I'm sorry. 10 years of resentment and frustration. They probably didn't do it on purpose, and even if they did, it's not worth your time to stay mad about it because it's going to destroy your life. Happiness is so simple. Laughing increases endorphins. How many did you see Patch Adams? Right? A few of you? Patch Adams was one of those things. And even smiling. In fact, let's do an exercise right now. You might think it's silly, but it's amazing what it'll do to you. I want you to smile, and when I say go, I want you to smile as big as you can and shake the hand on first on your left and on your right, and see what it does to you on the inside. Okay, when I say go, as big as you can. Ready, go. Big smile on your left. Bigger, bigger. Okay, on your right, shake hands. Bigger smile, come on, big. Wow. Now a simple exercise that we forced. Can you feel a difference inside? Did you feel that? Wasn't that amazing? So if you're feeling kind of down, and you're driving along the freeway, people might think you're strange, but just start smiling. It's very contagious. It's easy to do, but that's part of life. That's why we're here, is to be happy. Now, most people aren't happy because they have no sense of control. They don't feel like they have control of their lives, control of their job, control of their future. That's why most people aren't happy. Second reason is they have no purpose. They have no overriding goal. As Mark Victor Hansen says, you're all DNA coded for greatness. There's things that you need to accomplish. And if you don't have a purpose or an overriding goal in your life, that triggers unhappiness. And I think the biggest one is conflicting goals. Every single one of us has conflicting goals. And when those goals conflict, it triggers unhappiness. And most of the time, you don't even know what's happening. For example, conflicting goal in my life. I want to be a great father. I want to go all the football, baseball, soccer. I want to be there every night. I want to be successful in business. I want to be a speaker. Sometimes I'm on the road. Those conflict, don't they? And that triggers unhappiness. Now, just being able to identify is 90% of the solution. You have different conflicting goals that you need to identify in your life that are causing tension and frustration. And that makes a big difference. What are those conflicting goals? Think about it. What are those conflicting goals in your life? Write it down if you can think. What's conflicting? For many people, it's surprising, is they want to be wealthy, but the money's the root of all evil. Is that true? What is it? The love of money is the root of all evil. But we've been programmed our whole lives to think about, oh, if you have money. And it's amazing to watch parents and families when they see somebody driving a nice car, living in a nice home. What negative things do they say about that person? What do you hear? Probably not happy. They probably stole it. They stepped on somebody to get it. It's a trust fund baby. We say these negative things. Now, this is very important to understand. You cannot become what you despise. When someone drives a nice car, lives in a nice home, what should you say? Good for you. I'm happy for you. That's what it's all about. We live in abundance. There's plenty for everyone. Everybody can have whatever they want. But people despise. You cannot become what you despise. And you'd be amazed how many people have been programmed with that. And I've always been a big believer that the best thing you can do to help a poor person is not be poor. Think about it. We can talk about the Good Samaritan. We can talk about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There's 3 reasons why we pursue wealth. This is my philosophy of money. First of all, you sleep better at night. Right? You can take care of your family. Number 2, for what it makes of you. It makes you a better person. It makes you more disciplined. And number 3 is to give it back. One of the laws of the universe is the more you give, the more you get. It's very important that we understand that. But a lot of people, I've been amazed how many people, I don't have a challenge that deep down you might be programmed that way. And if anybody ever comes up to you, and I learned this from my friend Harv Eker, and says, well, money's not important, you look them right in the eye and say, you don't have any, do you? It's true. The best way you can help other people is to be able to do that. And once you've learned the principles of wealth, the principles of success, you teach others.